Hello, everyone, and we are glad to have you on our channel. And together we are
The Keshimas.
all right. To set the ball rolling, I would love my beautiful wife to take the lead on this part.
Okay, so we are going to kickstart with with our talk show, couple conversation with the Keshimas, and today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic that has been trending for a while now. A few weeks ago, I saw something online that was quite shocking, and I decided, okay, fine, let me share with you. Let's share with you guys so we know what you think. Someone posted that your mother-in-law is not your mother.
By birth, your mother-in-law is not your mother, but if you look at the instance where the man and the woman comes together, there is mother-in-law, so the mother figure is still there. But if you look at it by the virtue of, let's say, someone giving birth to someone, your mother-in-law is not your mother.
That's the biological aspect of it you
Mm-hmm.
have explained. So what about now? What's the essence of actually getting married and accepting one's family, right? Leaving your home to into another family. So I feel like if you're saying your mother-in-law is not your mother, that means you don't accept them as your family in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
right? I understand some people have rough experiences with their mother-in-laws, but I think it shouldn't be a generalized thing.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be a
So
generalized thing.
it's all about background, upbringing,
Exactly.
societal influence, right? Now,
Exactly.
it depends on the circumstance as well as the position you find yourself. I would not want to mention name because it's a social media space, but I know of certain couple, people or personality out there who, as though if you even know them, you would think their mother is late
Yes,
because of the
exactly.
way they portray their mother-in-laws as their own mothers.
Not just portraying, but the kind of relationship they share, the kind of chemistry they share with,
Bond.
yes, the bond they share with their mother-in-laws. Yeah, so I feel like honestly, it's not something that's supposed to be generalized. I know the reason why she actually explained why she said that, because she
Mm.
said mother-in-laws, most times when you have an argument with your husband, and then maybe for instance you take it and go and report to your
Your
mother-in-law,
mother-in-law.
she some most times she supports her son.
Let me just deviate a little from the conversation, right? In several times we've seen ourselves or going through social media feeds, and we see people post or wishing the family they are going into, the
Yes.
mother-in-law should have died
Yes,
before they go into.
exactly.
But for crying out loud, why are you wishing for your husband's mother or your wife's
Like,
father
what's the
mother to die
intention?
before? You understand? So sometimes I feel this is driven by some of the things or the Nollywood movies most of
Exactly.
us have watched, and then the way it's being portrayed in these movies as though the mother-in-laws are witches and
Yeah, exactly. They are always
right.
problematic.
So all of these things, I feel there are some of the things couple really need, or intending couple need
Mm.
to shift their mindset towards creating this stereotype that says, or that makes one would wish the mother-in-law should have died
Died before.
before going into the marriage.
But nevertheless, we are not saying that all mother-in-laws are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we know there are some that are very dramatic, yes, but
I think I know why some couple used to, because you marry your wife, you marry your husband, and then all of a sudden your mother-in-law will pack and leave
and
her
come,
husband.
yes, and come and stay in the house. She
And
comes to visit and she never goes away.
you understand, Mama? When you they go,
This is what I feel.
you understand. So I feel these are also some of the things. Yes, it's funny, as funny as it is.
Yes,
You know, it's not
that
meant
is.
and allow these kids enjoy their marriage.
Yes, so in as much as we are on the side of mother-in-laws bonding with their daughter-in-laws, please, mother-in-laws,
Allow
don't pack
them.
and go and stay in your children's house. That
Yes.
is not, you go to your husband's house and stay. Yes, I remember one thing. Someone said that after the mother-in-law eats,
Mm,
that is not her duty, is not by force to go and pick the plate
mm-hmm,
to the kitchen. Like, she can actually help herself.
mm.
So it's not her duty to go and pick the plate. I'm like, wow. So do you do that to your father at home? Do you do
Mm-hmm.
that to your mother at home? Like, your mom will eat and sit there and be waiting and carry plates, and
And
you
go
will
and
be
take it to the
there.
kitchen.
You will sit that. These things are little courtesy. it mustn't be really to your own parent, because if it's my
It is
mom,
even better for you
you're
to
going to
go
be in
pick it
trouble.
up and then let the woman
Say
or
no,
the
no, no,
no
no,
no
no,
no
no, no, no.
rather than you.
To do is courtesy. This person is older than you. It doesn't mean, see, anybody that's older than you, they deserve that courtesy. Just imagine you have kids, your kids
Yes,
watching.
yes.
These things, look, we take some of these things for granted,
They are
right? These
transferable
are
things
where,
now.
exactly, this is where your kids start learning some kind of habits.
Mm-hmm.
Now when the children grow up and they are,
You are complaining of the things they are doing.
exactly,
You
now you
actually
have issues with it.
mm-hmm.
You have issues when you forget that you were the one that started setting
The ball rolling for them.
yes, the bad habits. We
So
don't.
I think my take home is courtesy, right? You
Yes,
just have to give courtesy to whom it's due.
exactly.
Mutual respect, right? You know, you should not be clouded with what you've seen on the media. It's
Yes,
not, in fact, if another person's relationship with their mother-in-laws does not work for them, it's theirs. Do not take that same rule or
it's not your fate.
manual
It's not your
into, no, it's
battle.
not yours. And I think if any person, any couple seeing this or watching this, if you had any issue with your mother-in-law and you were able to manage the situation, we would love to learn from you.
Yes, you
Just
can
leave it in the
share.
comments so that we can also read and then
Or
you
if you feel like it's too open, you can drop it in our DMs.
yes, you never
And
can tell who is learning from you.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that's that for today. And so we look forward to seeing you in our next and having much interactive sessions in our next episode. And don't
Don't
forget,
forget to follow, like, share, subscribe to our channels. We are everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
we'll see you next time, same time.
Same channel.
We
Bye.
love you.